Hey everybody, Dan here. This is my third attempt. I officially hate Loom. I may not use it again. I don't know. Excuse me. So we had another good day. Lee went 6 wins and no losses, and I went 4 wins and no losses. I didn't have too much time to trade today, um, and I made $41 per contract. So 40 contracts would be 1,600. And by the way, that only takes us about 7,000 in capital. Or you could trade small with 5 contracts and it takes less than 1,000. And my results still would have earned you 200 for the day, which is, like 50 plus thousand a year. And Lee's results would have earned you 500 for the day. So, and again, it's no reason to trade this small. Most people build up their accounts as quickly as they're ready to. Um, so I'm going to go through every trade, not every trade, a lot of the trades, I mark them off. Here's the overall stats. I don't agree with this number. I'm not sure where that's coming from, because we haven't had a win rate under 80 in a long time. So that's not likely. But anyway, yesterday was 85%, and our 30-day run rate is 84.5%. Really, really pleased with these stats. So let's go into look at each trade. First, before I do that, I want to kind of give you a quick overview on the market because, as you know, it's all over the place. It's all over the place, but it's no place. I mean, we've been in the same tight range for weeks now. We're coming up to a really key level, which is going to be up here. So 414.50, that's going to be like 41.50 for the S&P. And that area has been just a total disaster. Every time we touch it, we pull back so much, and we're coming up against it now. And you can see, or tomorrow we'll probably test it. Sorry, let me get back here. And you can see there's this big red band of sellers hanging out up here, waiting for the price to come up here so they can short it. So be real careful up here. Real quick, I wanted to show you the options activity because it's pointing more bearish than it is bullish, but we're starting to see some pretty bullish things. For instance, this corner here is called dark pools. And can I open that anywhere else? Well, that's okay. And these things started pouring in this morning at 410.93. Well over $1 billion of these dark pools came in. I'll show you here. Here they all are. They start here about 4 p.m. and they just go and go and go and go. Each one of these is $100 million. Each one of these orders is massive in itself, but you can see they just kept hitting over and over and over. I think you got the idea. And sometimes they were 150 million, or a couple were 300 million. So that all started this morning right here on the chart. That's 410.93. So that's this green line. And about 8:30 this morning is when this started. 8:30. Yeah, 8:30 this morning. And then it started showing up here, as you can see. Whenever I see that kind of a massive dark pool, I draw a line to where that level is, because I have a comfort that if the price closes above that level, that's when you're really going to see everybody jump in, because everybody's kind of waiting when those dark pools first hit. We don't know for sure if they're bullish or bearish. They're dark pools. But when the price crosses the target, you start seeing just how bullish they were. But we also had tons and tons at the 414 level, and that's going to be in here. And let's see, that's actually 413.80. Let's look at the DPs again. I want to get that other number. That's not 410. I think it's 412.90. Yeah, okay, 412.77. Tons of those. We'll stick with the 410.77. Those are the predominant dark pools there was a 413. So 412.77 is very close to where we are. Very, very close. Yeah. So I'm not surprised. We now climbed above that level, and this was the last dark pool is hanging out here at 413.87. I'm going to guess that's going to be some heavy selling up here, but we'll see. The beauty of our system is it'll tell us. And speaking of which, we do have a buy signal. So our system generated a long signal here. We generally will get in it as long as we see our chop indicator drop. We did, and it's gone from 412 to 414 just today. Huge move here. And if you look at the minute chart, we can go over each one of our trades separately. Remember, you all have a link to this. If you need it again, let me know. But we want you guys to see every trade as we make it, and that way you can start understanding the rationale of what we did. I just hate doing this all the way to 6:30. That'll speed it up. Okay. All right. This was Lee's first trade this morning. I didn't come in till later. Actually, I think he had one before that. He sure did. Yeah. So his first trade of the morning was right here. And you can see we got the bear signal. And once we get that signal, we need to clear the closest wick, which is actually right here. So this was the legitimate point of entry. And now he didn't wait for the chop index to come down. I normally do, but he nailed it just right. So in the moment, I'm not sure what he saw, but what he saw, he was right. So quick, big gain here. I think this was over $20 a contract. Then his next trade was in and out at the same candle, 718. And you can see here that we had the bear signal back here. Once we see that, we just have to clear these wicks right here. And so this is the first. You could go in on this bar. He waited for the next bar for confirmation, and look how much this chop dropped. That was a no-brainer, one bar, nice profit. And then I think he was in and out of this one as well. And one, no, I'm not here yet. I didn't come on till like late. So again, we got our short signal. We need to just clear these wicks right below here. We did here. So you could enter the trade here. And you can see the chop index drop nicely. He waited one more candle for confirmation, and he was in and out on that same candle. Notice we're not exposed to the market very long, guys. We take very little risk. All right, now I'm going to speed over to my trades. 53. I got out it. Hang on, let me just verify. Come on. Oh, don't freeze. There it is. Sorry, guys. I think mine are all at the bottom here. Okay. So my first trade was 1048 to 1053. And 1048 is right here. So this is a perfect example of a very well executed trade, if I do say so myself. But the market made it very easy. We got our buy signal right here where it says long. We just have to clear the nearest wicks. That's these guys right here. So this candle that went long, is the candle we could have entered on, and look at the drop in the chop index. So it was just beautiful, in and out, boom. That's exactly what we look for. And we get a lot of these every day. My next trade was 1035 to 1036. And again, you can see that we got the long signal here. So what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for it to clear these wicks. I'm going to put a white line over the wicks. See. Okay, so we got to clear the wicks. That happened on this candle, and the chop index dropped. And I went in here and out here. Another good one. And then this was my third one. I think, actually, let me make sure. That might be Lee's. We both went in at 1142 and got out at 1143. But we did that separately of one another. 742. I must have meant 1142. Sorry, guys. 1142 to 1143 for sure. Okay. I see what happened. This got moved. So this was a long trade at 1142. Oh, there's my X. You can see it right there. And I got out right after it. So we were in this one less than a minute. So same story. We got the bull signal. We have to clear these wicks to make sure that we're okay, that the signal has enough follow through. And we're waiting for a drop in chop. We got it. I went in. I closed at the next candle, made money. It's really that easy. And the more you look at this, the more you're going to realize how easy it is. This was the last trade. That was a pretty good one too. 1219 to 1220. Yep, here's 1219 here. Got in here, got out here, and look at the entry. We got a bull signal. We do have a dot right here, so we're just going to go right through the dot with this line. So you could legitimately enter here on this candle. I waited one more time for a little better confirmation, and it was perfect. In and out, same candle, decent profit. So that's that. That's what the day looked like for us. If you want to watch this trade, you can, just so you can really watch this happen. I think you're getting a feel that we make money every day, and the returns are crazy. And it takes very little capital to trade this system. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you.